As a young woman in my early 20s, I finally had a doctor accept that I had depression and I've not just been being a typical teenage girl. Something I don't think I could ever have truly been accused of being. I've even already made a video on just how untypical I was and probably still am. Throughout the remainder of my life thus far, I have continued to have reasons that have exacerbated my depression, which will have led to me ending up diagnosed with anxiety. The trouble is that neither of these diagnoses seem to now cover my issues, and they may just be a part of me always having been different, and possibly hard to correctly diagnose by the professionals. I've decided to make a further video on this topic, beyond what I'd said about my own personal journey, because I feel as if I have consistently largely been let down, not necessarily by all parts of the mental health services, as various counsellors have tried to have helped me, but certainly I know that I'm amongst a large community of individuals who do not get given the help and support they need long term out in the real world to cope. Unfortunately, it is just as much as the reality to treat an issue of the mind just the same as a physical health issue is treated with medication. Finding the right fit that is going to help me to cope with not only having what I'd already been diagnosed with, but what I've been diagnosed with more recently has been a laborious task for myself and the support network I have had and currently have. It has taken its toll on them too over the years, when between myself and the professionals we just kept hitting a brick wall, and things continue to need to change with more peer-led, lived experience community groups, as prior to 2010 there wasn't anything like that out there for people like me, and now it's something that seems to be evolving amongst the various services, including mental health services. There is still much further to go on this journey though. Right now I'm unsure what is actually being changed. It's unfortunately been too long since I've been actively able to participate in continuing to help to change the way services think. I have been reassured that behind the scenes more is still being done than I've seen being done. But behind the scenes isn't any good for people like me who've been unable to be in the loop as to what those changes have been because we've experienced our own changes. As I said, more does need to be highlighted to more of us to show those of us who may not be able to be physically in attendance at things more of an online social media presence, for example. I understand these things take time and money too. Most things do these days. A lot of us end up back to feeling isolated because we are not able to make our way to things due to our limitations. Maybe more can be done through Teams and or Zoom, and if those things are happening, promote them more for those of us who may not be able to get out all the time like we used to. My aim is to try to be using what platform I have available to me myself to educate people more on these things, because they aren't just important to me. I plan to make more videos highlighting the issues we face out there, as not all disabilities are visible, and I want to keep helping make them visible. Thank you for watching this video. As I say, liking, sharing, commenting and subscribing will do wonders with the algorithm for this channel. As any other channel I have had or will be going to have going forward. I will see you soon in the next video. Bye for now.